All right, so this is the Holdfast XL. It's got the Harken 40 winch, self-tilling winch on it, and the bollard. I believe this is rated for 2,500 pounds, and this is for 1,500. Cow's tail down here, holding this on. This is what actually holds your device. So you need to have a little crane scale that only does 500 pounds, 300 kilograms. So what I did is I set up a 2-to-1. Did a running bowline, isolated this with two directional 8s, and did a 2-to-1. So minus a little whatever efficiency is lost in this pulley. Whatever I'm pulling on the winch should be about exactly half on the scale. The handle here that pops into it. I also got the drill adapter. I don't have a right angle drill yet, but I'll go ahead and I'll get that at some point. So we got our, I believe it's a 13-to-1 one way. This way is a 13-to-1. And so I'll go ahead and see what I can get to with the 13-to-1 angle. And the other way is a 40-to-1, or technically a 39.9-to-1, I think. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this a good crank. Let's see what we got on our scale. The self-tailing part, this kind of needs to be, you can pull that to set it in there. Pops in there, feeds it really nicely. Oh. So I'm gonna crank on it until I can't crank on it much more. All right, that's about as much as I comfortably want to put on that one. Or the high speed lower, that's 12.1, and we have 355 pounds. It's going down a little bit because of the stretch. Up to 370. It's at 320 right now, 318. So that means I have over 600 pounds on the lower mechanical advantage setting. So that's pretty awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and crank on it the other way. And I'll see what we get. Just cranking it with one hand. Oh, yeah, I got to error. It went 600 and something pounds. I think it read a little bit over. So this is pretty easy to get 600 pounds, which is 1,200 pounds on this rope. And you can tell that's taut. That's pretty awesome. We're sitting at 600 pounds, which is 1,200 pounds of pull on this. Minus pop this off. Unwrap that, and you can see we can go around this. We can release that friction, which of course if we had a load, it would drop. Like that, so you can stand out away from your load. That's pretty impressive. I'm looking forward to using it. I have a couple jobs coming up that I'm looking forward to be able to lift limbs instead of negative rigging some long red maple limbs. Yeah, elms, stuff like that. So this will be really handy. Looking forward to using it. I'll provide another update maybe at some point. So yeah, really excited, and I'll let you know, give another update after I've used it a little bit. If you're wanting to get more pull out of this though, what you could do is you could run this up. I used the opposite mechanical advantage for the opposite reason, to get to half my weight so that my scale wouldn't break. But you could run your rope up through a pulley and back down and tie it off onto here, onto this Beckett or onto something else, and you could double your pull with this device if you did a setup like that.